Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from January 27th till February 2nd, 2025. My name is Heike, and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. As always, they've given us two topics, and the first one is finding balance. Yeah, we need that again and again, and that's a natural thing, but I think it's really necessary after this very unusual month of January, which actually felt unlike any other month of January that I have known, and I've been around here for quite some time now. It was always like slow, drainy, and I was always wondering when finally it would pick up and there would be some forward momentum, and usually that was around February. So I was like always thinking, oh my God, this month is so long, and when will it finally start so I can move ahead with my plans? So that was what it was like, but it's not like this at the moment. We really need flexibility, and we needed flexibility, and it's really important to not make long-term plans or long-term commitments because we feel that we need some stability in our life, because this may change or the situation may change. And if you tend to do this, that you make a long-term commitment because that gives you a kind of stability or a feeling of stability, then it would be a good idea to question this. If you have a need for that, question it, find out where it comes from, because as we all know, there is only inner stability that will then show or be reflected in the outside world. It's not the other way around. And yeah, now we are shown this so much and so often in these years. Well, it is that 2024 was a year of inner work, of inner transformation, inner changes and all this. And now in 2025, things start to manifest in the outside world. And also we're ready to go. We're ready to make the changes. And that's a good idea because it's bringing the energy on the way, using the momentum and the forward movement or the forward momentum. But it's possible, and this is where the flexibility comes into play, that we really need to make some adjustments or some changes because there are so many changes happening. So stay flexible and get started, get ready, but just look out if there's any new information that requires some adjustment or some kind of adjustment. So it's important to start the journey, but don't think it might go as planned. Not necessarily, yeah. And the guides really wanted to remind us that assure that you're not seeking balance in the outside world, yeah. But focus on creating this kind of stability that you want and this balance within yourself. Yeah. So again, the second topic is search for belonging. And they said that with the constant changes and the breakdowns, many of us feel the need to belong to a certain group, to certain people, to a certain land, certain country. Because like everything is unstable, but we want some meaning in our life and we want to have the feeling of not being separate, obviously. And the guide said that the underlying themes for this feeling or this search is a search for freedom from old structures and traditions, as many of us feel betrayed by the old systems and let down. And of course, with everything coming to light, we can only feel betrayed We've been lied to, we've been used, abused, all this. So it's really important that you acknowledge this and that you allow this feeling, obviously, and that also this feeling that there must be something else out there, something better, something meaningful, that you also allow this, because you're right. Yeah, this inner knowing is right. It's an inner knowing, and that's what the feeling really is. You know, it can be different and it will be different, and that's the thing. Because the new is built by us, and it's being built now, invented by us. And this is also why you should not be committing, or why, well, you can do anything you like, why it's not advisable to do that. Because some inventions may not be around for long. Yeah, everything is changing. We are in these times of transition, so it will take a while to settle. So, you know, there may be something different for you ahead, or there may be something different just for a while ahead. So it's really important to follow your intuition, because your heart knows. That's it. And the guides, that was the guides' advice, actually, that you have in mind that we're living in times of change and transition, and that's really unstable at the moment. And the thing with this search for belonging is, of course, it's very high ideals that you have, or that you may have, regarding the group of people, or a certain person, or land, or country, or whatever it is. And that it may clash with the reality and with practical life circumstances or necessities. So it's really important to be honest with yourself and to understand that we are on our way, all of us, and that we're collectively in an internal process of birthing a new earth. So, you know, when you are starting something, you may be a little bit naive, a little bit unexperienced, because who has ever done this? Okay, we're always creating, but most of us have been creating by default, not intentionally, and especially not on the frequencies that we have at hand now, because we didn't have them before. So acceptance, patience, and of course compassion are very helpful qualities. Yeah, accept the imperfection, the guides say now. So if you feel you can contribute something and it feels good, yeah, you don't feel drained by your contribution or by contributing, then that's the right thing to do. And this is also what the message from the Masters is about. They would like us to think about how much alone time do you need, and how much community or community time do you need. And they say, or they recommend, that humanitarian work or community activities are a very good idea to help you with this need for community, but also with your search for belonging. And that the question, how can I help? Or how can I be of service? Or what can I contribute? And doing this from your heart is the right path. And that will actually lead to more inner fulfillment, and also, as I said before, help you with the feeling of belonging. Yeah, that's what they wanted to transmit. I hope you are fine. Thank you very, very much for your time and your attention. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. Please also subscribe to my Feel Good Workout Heike Bartels channel. That's a meditation in movement which helps you not only process the energies but also trauma which is stored on a cellular level, so we can get it out. And of course, if you want a daily dose from my guides, you can have that on Instagram at Heike Dance. So until next time, lots and lots of love, and I see you for my next update.